Welcome back, leaders of today and tomorrow. In our previous video, we delved into the essence of Agile, a flexible, iterative approach that values customer satisfaction, team collaboration, and responsiveness to change. Agile is not just a methodology, but a mindset that allows businesses to navigate the unpredictable waters of today's dynamic market, delivering value incrementally and rapidly. Transitioning to Agile is like embarking on an exciting journey. It's about embracing change, fostering a culture of collaboration, and putting your customer at the heart of everything you do. The rewards: increased productivity, improved customer satisfaction, and enhanced team collaboration, to name just a few. But let's be clear, Agile isn't a magic potion that you can sprinkle over your business overnight. It's a journey that requires careful planning, commitment, and continuous learning. So how do you transition into Agile? It's not a switch you can flip overnight. It's a journey, and we have mapped out 10 detailed steps or milestones to guide you. Our journey begins with a thorough assessment of your current processes. Picture this as a trekking expedition. Before embarking on a journey up a mountain, you need to understand your current state. What equipment do you have? What's the team's experience and fitness level? Similarly, in a business context, it's essential to grasp your current workflows, tools, and team structures. This assessment is like a map, helping you identify areas ripe for Agile integration. It's about recognizing your strengths and pinpointing the bottlenecks that slow you down. It's about understanding the terrain you're navigating, whether it's a smooth meadow or a steep rocky incline. By assessing your current processes, you're not just preparing for the journey, but you're also setting realistic expectations. After all, every successful expedition starts with a good understanding of the starting point. Knowing where you stand is the first step towards knowing where you need to go. The next step is building awareness and buy-in for Agile. Now, this isn't just about knowing what Agile is, it's about understanding its principles and values. It's about appreciating the power of collaboration, the beauty of working in iterations, and the thrill of delivering value continuously. Picture this: a football team where everyone knows how to dribble, pass, and score, but no one understands the rules of the game. That's what it's like trying to implement Agile without building awareness and buy-in. It's like trying to play a symphony without learning the notes. So how do we learn the notes? Well, we organize workshops or training sessions. We share success stories, discuss challenges, and explore solutions. We create an environment where everyone feels involved, heard, and valued. Remember, Agile is a team sport. Everyone needs to be on board, so let's get everyone singing from the same song sheet and watch the harmony unfold. Now that everyone's aboard, it's time to choose your vehicle, the Agile framework. Just like when you're preparing for a road trip, you need a vehicle that suits your needs. Are you a large group needing ample space and structure, or a smaller team valuing flexibility and speed? Your Agile framework is precisely that vehicle. Let's consider a couple of popular frameworks: Scrum and Kanban. Scrum is like a minivan, structured with specific roles and events, perfect for larger projects with distinct phases. Kanban, on the other hand, is like a nimble motorcycle, flexible and responsive, ideal for ongoing projects where priorities can shift rapidly. There's also the hybrid, a blend of Scrum and Kanban, offering the best of both worlds like a sporty SUV. Your choice of framework depends on your team's size, the nature of your project, and your organization's culture. Selecting the right framework is like choosing the right vehicle for your journey. It can make all the difference. With the vehicle selected, it's time to take it for a test drive with a pilot project. This is where we dip our toes into the Agile waters. We start small, with a controlled project where the stakes are manageable and the learning opportunities abundant. It's like taking your new car for a spin around the block before hitting the open road. This pilot project is not just about implementing Agile principles, but about observing, learning, and tweaking. It's a safe space for trial and error, for finding out what works and what doesn't. It's about taking those Agile principles and molding them to fit your unique team dynamics. The pilot project is a microcosm of your Agile journey. It's a chance to see Agile in action, to understand its nuances, and to adapt it to your needs. Remember, every journey starts with a single step. Your pilot project is that first step. After the test drive, it's time to tune up your vehicle based on feedback and iteration. This stage is all about learning from the pilot project, what worked, what didn't, and what could be improved upon. In this context, feedback is not just a suggestion box, it's the engine that drives continuous improvement. Imagine your Agile project as a high-performance car. After the initial run, you wouldn't just park it in the garage, would you? Of course not. You'd inspect it, look for areas of improvement, and make necessary adjustments. That's exactly what feedback and iteration are about. In Agile, we embrace change. We understand that our first attempt may not be perfect, and that's perfectly okay. What matters is our readiness to adapt, to fine-tune our process based on the feedback we receive. It's this cycle of implementation, feedback, and adaptation that ensures our Agile vehicle runs smoother with every journey. In Agile, feedback is not just valuable, and it's vital. Now that your vehicle is tuned up, it's time to hit the highway and scale Agile. Think of it like a journey. You've successfully piloted Agile in a small project, and it's time to gradually expand this to other projects and teams. But remember, every project, every team is unique, so one size won't fit all. As you hit the highway, you'll encounter different landscapes. Some smooth, some bumpy. That's where the Agile principles come in. They're your roadmap, guiding you through these different landscapes. They help you adapt the Agile practices to your unique project landscapes. And just like on a highway, you don't want to speed recklessly. Your scaling should be gradual, controlled. You want to ensure that the core Agile principles are maintained while you scale. You want to ensure that all your teams are on board and comfortable with the Agile practices. Scaling Agile is like driving on a highway. You need to maintain speed without compromising control. On this journey, you need skilled drivers and a supportive travel group, Agile leadership and culture. Now, imagine Agile as a bustling city full of intersections and traffic lights. Agile leadership is like the traffic controller, providing clear signals, ensuring smooth flow, and preventing chaos. Leaders need to guide their teams through the Agile cityscape, helping them navigate the process and adapt to change. But leadership alone isn't enough. You also need a supportive culture, akin to the city's residents. Just as a city thrives when its inhabitants follow traffic rules and respect each other, an Agile organization flourishes when everyone embraces Agile values. A culture of collaboration, openness, and continuous learning is vital. In essence, Agile leadership and culture are like the traffic controller and the city dwellers, respectively, both indispensable for a smooth journey through the Agile city. Agile leadership and culture are the driving forces behind a successful Agile transition. Just like any journey, the Agile transition is filled with learning opportunities. It's crucial to understand that Agile isn't a destination, but rather a continuous path of improvement and adaptation. This mindset allows us to embrace change rather than resist it, and to constantly strive for better ways of doing things. In the world of Agile, we must never stop learning. We should always be seeking to expand our knowledge, refine our processes, and improve our skills. This could be through formal training, reading, attending relevant events, or simply by learning from our experiences and mistakes. Furthermore, Agile encourages flexibility. This means being open to changing our methods if they're not effective, or if there's a better way. It means being able to pivot quickly in response to feedback or changes in circumstances. Remember, Agile is not a one-time transformation. It's a continuous journey of learning, adapting, and improving. In the Agile journey, the road never ends. There's always something new to learn and ways to improve. So, we've reached the end of our roadmap for Agile transition. Let's take a quick look back at the milestones we've crossed. We began by assessing current processes, understanding where we stand before we leap into the Agile world. This was followed by building awareness and buy-in, educating teams and stakeholders about the Agile principles and values. Next, we dove into selecting an Agile framework that best fits our organization's needs. We then implemented Agile in a small, controlled pilot project, learning and adapting as we went. The feedback and iteration stage was key, emphasizing the essence of Agile, continuous improvement. Scaling Agile was our next stop, expanding these practices gradually across projects and teams. Establishing Agile leadership and culture was our penultimate milestone, a crucial step to sustain Agile practices. And finally, we embraced continuous learning and adaptation, reminding us that Agile is a journey, not a destination. Now it's your turn to start the journey. Remember, the road to Agile is not a straight line, but with these milestones, you're well equipped for the ride. So buckle up and enjoy the Agile ride.